I am Sananda, and I come to be with you at this time, in these moments, in these special moments, as you are more and more being guided to let go of all that is happening in your world. In terms of the illusion, let the illusion go. Let it be for those who need that illusion still. But those of you, the family of light, those of you, the way showers, the system busters, you do not need that any longer. For all it does is mires you. All it does is hold you down to the old programming, the old three-dimensional matrix that, yes, you were a part of creating, but you are also a part of creating the new reality that is ascension. So think about that as you go through your daily lives now, and do not allow yourselves to be brought back into the matrix. Think of yourselves more and more as the Neo, as the one that escapes, the one that moves beyond the third dimensional realm, still being aware of that third dimensional realm as the matrix, and even being able to be within that matrix at times as needed, but not ever being a part of it again. Think about that more and more as you separate yourself from the third dimensional illusion and become more and more beyond that, more and more a part of the higher fourth and fifth dimension, feeling that expression more and more all around you and within you. That is where you are all headed now. And those of you that are listening to my words, those of you that read and resonate to these words later, know that you have arrived and are moving closer and closer, as has been given many times, to that finish line. You are not there yet, but you are moving certainly in that direction, and not finding yourself being drawn back so many times as you were in the past, where you did get ensconced within the old illusion, holding you there once again, keeping you trapped, if you will. No longer. Do not ever let yourself become trapped within it again. Just as the Neo was able to go back and forth between the matrix and the new reality at will, so can you. So think about that more and more on your daily lives, that you are no longer a part of the third dimensional illusion. You can be within it, but you are not of it. So I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue to know that you are separate from that illusion, and more creating and becoming your own reality. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Greetings to what is first. And Shoshana is here, and we are ready to assist you in your questions if you have them.
Yes, I have one.
Yes, we are ready.
In the continuing saga of my communication with my galactic family, I have some questions. They turn my radio on at different times, and it's really confusing me. Like last week, it came on twice during the Sunday call. The radio came on, and then at 3 in the morning, I got up and turned the radio off, and I was just too tired to do anything else but go back to bed. And then it came on again at 6 in the morning, and then I got up and turned it off, and then 15 minutes later, it came on again. And I'm confused about what's the message. I don't understand all these different times and what the real message is that they're trying to impart to me.
We would ask you a question then. Are you listening? Are you asking?
Yes.
And what is the answer that comes to you?
Well, I'm confused. That's why I'm asking, because I'm not sure what the message is. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. 3 in the morning, at 6 in the morning when the sun's up and I'm
not the radio coming on, but when it does, do you sit there or lay there or whichever and ask, what is the message? What are you trying to say here?
Well, first of all, I thank them for.
Oh, you don't.
I thank them for. I thank them for being here, but other than that, I don't know what the answer is. I don't get the answer. I'm not.
Ask.
What? What'd you say?
You did not say anything.
Hello? Oh.
Yes,
I don't. Yep. I don't know. I'm not getting an answer. It's confusing to me.
What we are attempting here to explain to you is we cannot give you the answer here, but you need to ask for. You need to ask, what are they trying to tell you? What is the message they are bringing to you? And then when you ask, be quiet. Quiet your mind and allow for the answer to come. And at times you will think, oh, that is just my mind making this up. That cannot be real. But is it? See? So Shauna, do you have something?
Oh, we can ask. We can ask a question of this one if we may, dear brother.
Yes, please do.
It is a puzzle.
Yes.
It is a puzzle, and we would ask something. Hopefully you will know the answer. When the radio comes on, what is playing on the radio?
It's a recording. It's the same song every time when it first comes on because it's on a disc or something like that. It's the same song every time. I don't know the name of the song. I'd have to go look at it. But
well, that is the message. That is part of the message.
Okay.
You must hear the message. If it is the same song playing each time, if it is on a track or a CD or whatever the medium is, it is the message. So when it comes on and it is the same thing over and over again, and yet you do not know what it is, then they cannot go any further. They cannot expand. You must know what this message is. You must write it down. And you must read it and meditate upon this message. And as you do, you will discover some things. But until you actually know what the message is, and you have read it and written it down and meditated upon it, you will remain confused. Does this make sense, dear brother?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Namaste.
Very good. Are there further questions here?
I have a question. My question is about the astral realm and where it is in relation to the 3D and then the 4D, 5D, what is it exactly? You know what I mean? Like if we astral project, where are we going?
First
Dream
of all,
realm.
it is not a place. It is not a third dimensional place. It is a place within consciousness. It is a realm of experience. There are many different things that can be said about the astral in terms of frequency. It is either lower frequency or can be higher frequency. It depends on the one that is moving into that realm and that frequency, you see. So it is difficult for the third dimensional mind to understand until you actually find yourselves in that realm. And you can do that through astral travel. And incidentally, when we do these guided meditations with you, some of that is astral travel. Not in the sense of when someone thinks of astral travel and what is the term they are using these days for astral travel? It is not
Out of body
right now.
Out of body experiences.
It is definitely out of body experience. But when they have those experiences where they can predict or they can see things happening in another area, it is not coming to us right now.
Remote viewing.
Remote viewing, yes, that is it. Remote viewing.
Right.
It is not quite that we do with you, but it is a semblance of that in some ways. You could yourselves, anytime you wish, using the training that we have been giving you, you could astral travel and go anywhere that you wanted in the astral realm, which connects to the third dimensional matrix, and see various things happening in that third dimensional matrix, bereft of time and space here, you see. Again, it is somewhat difficult. Perhaps Shoshana can simplify this a little bit more.
We will share. May we share, dear sister?
Please do.
Dear sister, when you say, where are we going, where do you think you're going?
It feels like another part of, it's outside of, I don't know. It's another dimension or a realm or something in between dimensions, not sure. But you can affect this dimension from there, can't you?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
We will attempt here to explain this in a way that perhaps is easy to understand. Where do you go when you dream?
I think I had an experience some years ago where my dog bounced me out of bed like in a second, and I was standing up next to my bed awake, and I was literally, the dream I was having was running in front of my vision with my eyes open, and then it moved to the side like a curtain was drawing to the side, and what was behind that curtain was outer space and ships. I was absolutely in space with the ships. So I'm not sure.
Well,
I think there's a couple of different things going on. I'm not sure. Go ahead. Sorry.
What are the couple of things going on actually?
It almost feels like my dreams are like a screen memory. It's almost like that's for the 3D piece of me, but the other piece is doing something else.
Yes. Well, you're multidimensional, right?
Right.
You know that.
I guess I'm just trying to, I want everything. I want the truth.
Well, here's what it is. Here's what it is, dear sister.
Okay.
You are in a reality right now that you have been trained to believe is experienced through your five senses. That is what you are taught. That your experience is limited to your five senses, you see. So when you go beyond those finite five senses that are physical senses, you begin to wonder, where are you? What is this? I do not understand. So what we will tell you is to accept that you are, as a being, not confined to your five senses. That is a lie. That is a program that has been perpetrated upon you in the third dimensional realm to control you, so that you cannot go too far out of bounds within the control, you see. So what you must do is immediately make a decision that those five senses that you have been trained to believe confine you, that is not true, that you are beyond that. That beyond that are the things that many talk about: telepathy, psychometry, all the things that make you know things beyond your finite, controlled five senses. So when you enter the dream world, for example, the senses that have been trained to believe that what you are confined to, that are part of the conscious third dimensional mind, are gone. So when you are dreaming, the third dimensional conscious knowing mind that you live in when you are awake disappears, so that you are capable of going beyond those confines and seeing things and experiencing things that are not in the third dimension. They're not of this world. So that is something that many people are confused about. What is this? Why is this? Well, it is the idea that you are not confined. Now, what I would suggest is that you just experience these things as fact, as true, as part of your existence, as part of your knowing, as part of your soul journey, that you experience these things and lavish in them, experience them, find the joy in them, the happiness, the elation, the light, the fun. Yes, yeah. and it is fine. It is like when you are a baby, when you are a child, 3, 4, 5 years old, and your parents take you to Disneyland, and you've never seen these things before, and you've never experienced these things before. But do you not accept them? Of course you do. You find the joy in it, the fun in that, the cotton candy, the things, the characters, all the things. But you don't say, oh, this is not really truly a part of my world, because you are going to the next level of experience. So the astral is just simply the next level of experience that is shown to you aside from your five confined senses. It is a realm, as One Who Serves has given. It is a set of experiences. You can find just about anything in the astral realm, but it is the easiest realm to reach beyond the third dimension, because it is within the fourth dimension.
Right here.
So it is right next to the third dimension.
Yeah.
So those that
I feel it.
Yes, it is simple to reach when you let go of the idea that you cannot reach it, you see. So and beyond the astral, you go beyond that dimension, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And that is the journey that you are on. So rather than wonder why, just be in it. Just enjoy it. And know that you are being shown things. Yes?
Yeah, it's just, it's interesting, because I feel the energies around me all the time, like I can feel it. So these energies that are touching me are in the astral, correct? That I can feel
Perhaps.
them touching me?
Well, we would say that is most likely, because it is the nearest one. in your term. It is not really near you. It is part of the experience, but it is the thing closest that your beyond five-dimensional senses can reach easily, you see. So we would say most likely. And it is fine. It is good. It is fun. It is just not what most people will experience around you, you see. So you might feel like, am I weird? What is this? No one else? But do not think that way. Just be within it and enjoy it.
No, I am. I am enjoying it. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do not concern yourself with how, where, what, why, when. Just be.
We would add here, quite some time ago, this one, James, we took him on the various experiences, out-of-body experiences, and he was able to visit the astral world as far, and also the etheric world and the causal plane, and et cetera, et cetera. So there are many realms, many dimensions beyond this third dimension. So again, it is not a place that you go to other than within yourself, within consciousness. We are ready to move on here if there is another question. Any further questions here? What is your saying? Going once, going twice, gone. Shoshana, do you have a parting message here?
Well, we would say that in your world that confines you, no longer allow that confinement. No longer allow the restrictions that most of the beings of this planet put upon themselves. That is the difficult part. Do not restrict your experience. Go beyond, be beyond, expand, enjoy. Because the third dimensional world is a limitation. And as you let go of the bounds of those limitations, you will experience wondrous things. Namaste.
Yes, and we would say, as so many of the various teachers in these days, the teachers in terms of ascended masters, galactics, those who are bringing messages forward, more and more of those messages are about unplugging from the matrix, letting the third dimensional illusion go. Be aware of it, but again, do not become a part of it. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.